Hey everybody, I'm Becky and welcome to my kitchen. I am making a buttermilk pie today and they're quick, they're easy. If you haven't liked, go ahead and click the like button and subscribe please. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. Just very simple ingredients: sugar, butter, lemon. This is fresh nutmeg that I'm going to grate, pure vanilla extract, buttermilk, and I'm using a pre-made pie crust. You know, it's not homemade of course, but these are very good. So, and it makes it really quick, so easy. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything in one bowl, simple, and we'll get started. Okay, so I'm ready to get started on my pie. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use a cup and a half, 1 cup and a half of sugar. Wow, I really got it packed in there. Yeah. I'm going to add 1/4 cup of flour with my sugar and just mix that around. And I'm just putting it in my pie pan so that so I don't have to dirty an extra bowl to do this. So I'm just going to mix that around and incorporate it just to make sure all the lumps get out of the flour. What do you need? Okay, Jacob. Okay, so I just got that all incorporated. First thing I'm going to put in my bowl.
How are you going to edit this out?
Just go ahead. Just go ahead and open your can. Okay, so first I'm going to put my eggs in here. I'm using 4 eggs. And you can get by with 3 eggs, but I wanted to use 4 because these eggs are kind of small. I'm going to put my flour and sugar mixture in here, mix that up. So I'm going to melt 1/2 cup of butter. So I'm going to go ahead and get that cut off of here. Pop it in the microwave. Jacob, can you turn that down just a little bit?
It's literally on split.
Okay, that's literally a little too high. Put it on 11 or 10. Okay, so now I'm going to add my 1/2 cup of melted butter. I really need to get me an apron. I feel like I'm dressed up for this, but this is a $4 top I got from Penny's and about 3 months ago, and I just wanted to wear it. So I'll work for my video. So just mix that up. Okay. So now I'm gonna add my 1 cup of buttermilk. Give it a shake. And you want to use whole buttermilk. Yeah, make sure that's what I had. Sometimes you can't find whole buttermilk. The stores might just have low fat, but yeah, you don't want that. You want whole stuff. Put that in there. And you would probably, if you had a piece of this pie, you wouldn't even know it was buttermilk. This is one of those vintage pies. One of those like Depression era pies. When people just used what they had. Okay. Where's my, okay, here we go. So I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Okay, so now I'm gonna add just a little bit of lemon zest, probably about half a teaspoon. You wanna make sure you only get the zest and not the white part, because that white part is bitter. Oh, and this smells so fragrant. I love the smell of lemon. And this is fresh nutmeg. You can see I've used it before. I'm gonna grate just a little bit of that in here, and then I will also put a little bit on the top of the pie. Oh, by the way, I watched a video. I want y'all to check her out. Her name is Kathy Coates. She's my YouTube friend, and we've kind of been communicating back and forth, but she made a steak fajita bowl, and it looked amazing. And I think that's what I'm gonna fix for supper tonight. So check her videos out. She makes wonderful dishes, and they're so pretty. Okay. Okay, so you just unfold them like that. Just roll them out and place it in the pan. Simple as that. People might even think you made your own pie crust. So you just press it down in there like that. And in the meantime, you want to preheat your oven to at 350. And then I'm just going to kind of crimp it a little bit around the edges. You just go like that. Really easy. And it makes it look kind of pretty. Makes it look like you know what you're doing. Because I'm definitely not a pie maker. That's definitely not my forte. But I do okay with the easy ones like this. Oops. I'm not going to blind bake this pie. You know, you can if you want, but I just opted to leave that step out because it's just another step. And if you do it like this, it's easier, and hopefully, you know, the crust won't be soggy. Like whenever I make my pecan pie, if you haven't seen that video, check it out. Whenever I made my pecan pie, I didn't blind bake the pie crust, which means you would bake it, if you're not familiar, it means you would put it in the oven, bake it for about 6 or 7 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, and partially bake the crust. Then you have to put weights in it anyway. So I'm choosing to leave that step out to keep it as simple as possible, and my cabinets look rough. Just want to acknowledge that. But I haven't had a chance to paint them. I haven't had time. I'd like to though. So anyway, let me go ahead and pour my filling in here. My buttermilk filling. I cannot wait to eat this pie. It's going to be so good. So good. I mean, I feel like I'm leaving something out, but I know I'm not. That's just how simple this is to make. Watch that. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. And I'm going to grate a little bit of my nutmeg on the top of that, and this smells so good. It just really kind of sets it off. You know, you don't have to have fresh nutmeg, but if you do, that's a plus. It is so fragrant. And it just makes it look pretty. Okay, so here is my pie. Okay, so my pie has cooked for about 30 minutes. And at this point, I'm going to put a aluminum foil tint over top of it so that it doesn't get too brown. Okay, so that's how I do it, just right like that. I just put a crease in the middle and then gently lay it on top there. And that will help keep it from getting too brown. This way it'll stay nice and golden. My timer went off. Take the foil off. Check out my pie there. Jiggle the pan a little bit. Looks like it's done. It's about that time. My pie has cooled. Now I get to cut it and taste it. Look at that. Looks yummy. Okay. Let's cut the pie. Oh yeah, it's a nice big piece. Like I need it. Look at that. Get it there. I am doing something. Smooth and creamy. A hint of lemon. Now, if you don't like lemon, just leave it out. That's all you gotta do. But this is the easiest pie to make, and it's so good. Yeah, I don't even need a fork for the rest of this. And it's not as rich as you think it would be. At least not to me, it isn't. Of course, I have a pretty high tolerance for sugar. But try this pie. Super easy. It's good. Click the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And until my next video.